Tessa Marie, and welcome to my YouTube channel where you will find the answers to life's true happiness and success. In this video, I'm going to go over what happens and how important it is for you to follow the intuitions you receive or that tiny intuitive little sign that pops into your head. So I'm going to take you to an actual situation that happened to me in 2014. I know I am dating myself, but it is one of the biggest ones that ever happened to me. Many times, you see, we get these intuitive little inspirations, a little thing. Do this, turn here, pick this up, don't go this way, and we ignore them. Many times when we do, we live to regret it. And you will sometimes hear your friends say, "Oh my God, Tessa Marie, I had this intuition and I knew it was an inspired warning. I should not have done this or done that or fall in love or go here or do that." But you know what? I never paid attention to it. I really didn't care. And I thought, oh, it's just me thinking negative about the situation. Or it's just me thinking too positive about the situation. So I'm not going to do it. So as you are aware, my husband passed away in 2014. Actually, this month, the same month. So in January of 2014, after the big ice storm in Toronto, he had to go for chemo. So I'm taking him for chemo one morning and I'm standing at the dining table putting all the documents together. I got all the documents, putting them in my purse. And in those days, I did not use glasses all the time. I only had reading glasses. But I like funky stuff. So on my way to New York, while I was in New York, I purchased like 10 different styles of glasses, all the same style, but different colors in tiny little cases. And they were just amazing. I loved them. So what I did, everywhere I spent time, including in the car, in my purse, and everywhere I sat or was in the house, I had a pair of glasses there. So that morning, getting all the documents together to go to the hospital for his chemo treatment, he's sitting at one of the chairs around me and I'm packing my bag. All of a sudden, while I'm putting the papers away, something said to me, "Take those glasses with you that are sitting on the dining room table." So I'm so accustomed to following my intuition that sometimes we have conversations. So my reply out loud is, "You know that I already have a pair in my purse. So why are you asking me to do this?" And then I said, "Because you're asking me to do it, I'll do it." So I picked up those pair of glasses and I stuck them on the outside pocket of my bag, my purse. And off to chemo we go. Get to the hospital, a nurse got us seated in one area. So now I'm dealing with his winter garments, his coat, his this, his that, and an iPad for me to read, and because he's going to be getting chemo and he won't be with me. But I must be there. So I got settled, took up my iPad, put my reading glasses on, I'm reading. Then this nurse comes and said, "Oh, you two are in the wrong spot. You have to move across this huge room over there." So picked up everything and I marched to that area with my husband in tow. You know, I have to walk as slowly as he's walking. We get there, sit down, got him seated, got everything aligned, and then another nurse came and said, "Oh, here is the prescription for the chemo drugs. Since his company has a pharmacy and they supply it for their employees, you take it to this pharmacy over here and they'll give you the drug. And in the meantime, he will be getting a chemo treatment." I said, "Great." So off I went, but I didn't know, that's not true. I didn't go right away. While I was sitting there, I was looking frantically for those glasses I was wearing. I couldn't find them. Went to the woman at the desk, the reception, the nurse, and I said, "I lost my glasses here." And she said, "Oh, I haven't seen them." But anyway, so I had to go for this prescription. So off I went. I got to the pharmacy and he gave me some forms to fill out. And I hadn't even remember I hadn't those glasses with me. I dug in the purse and I came up with the empty case. And then I remembered, oh, I had put a pair of glasses on the outside pocket of my purse. So I got it. It was right there, put it on, fill out the forms, signed the forms, got the drugs, and came back to the hospital. I went to the desk in the room we were in, and I asked the nurse if she saw my glasses. She said, no, she didn't see anything. So I went back and I sat down and waited for him. And then that was it. So one day I got home, I'm home, and I saw the case for that funky little glasses in my purse. And I thought, so I've lost these glasses, I better just take the case off. And the minute I said that in my mind and went to grab the case, something said, no, 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 leave the case in the purse. And of course, I follow my intuition blindly. I do not question, I just go with it. So there I am, I left it. 2 weeks later, back for chemo, I'm sitting there and he's sitting right next to me, and there are other people in the room with their spouses or friends or family. And this nurse comes up to me to give me something for my husband, and I'm looking at her and my eyes went as big as a saucer, huge. I'm looking at her and I said to her, where did you get those glasses? And she said, at Winners, at Marshalls. And I go, it's funny, I have a pair just like this, and I opened my purse and pulled out the little case, and I lost it here. And she looked at me and she said, well, here you go. This must be yours then. And I had followed intuition to the T. I followed intuition when it said that morning, those weeks ago, before this incident, that you should put another pair of glasses in your purse. Hindsight, if I hadn't, I would be stuck at the pharmacy. I don't even know what I would have done. I would have to initial here and all of that. But you cannot initial unless you've read it. So that would have been a hindrance. That would have been a setback for a situation that was already heavy on both of us. Then that time when I asked and nobody saw it. So then when I was going to remove that case from my bag, because I no longer had the matching glasses to go with the case, intuition stepped in again and said, no, 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 you keep this in here. And I did. So when she gave me the glasses back, there were other nurses there, and they heard when I said, and I lifted up the case. After she walked away, one of the nurses says, good for you. She always does that. She picks up anybody's glasses and uses it. But my part is not about her doing that. It's about how important it is to get into the habit of following your intuition. Many times, those little intuition are inspirations for you to live a more fulfilled life. Simple things, and do not take them for granted. They all have a strong link to a better life for you. You are living one room, and something says to you, oh, take this with you. And you look at it and you're thinking, well, where I'm going, I will not need this. But why not humor your inspiration and get into the habit of following? I have done that for years, and I have many such stories that are just amazing when intuition stepped in and saved the day for me. So these are the things you must remember when you get your little inspiration. And don't dismiss it as you going crazy or you thinking things. Act on it. Small inspiration leads to big wins. Small inspiration leads to big, amazing situations in your life. And this is what we do. So I am hoping and trusting that this means something to you and you can apply it. One of the reasons why I'm telling you is because many people have asked me about it, and I just wanted to share this with you. So next time, drop in and see what happens.